Yo, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I am back again with another product, and it is this guy right here. It is the DAESUNG 60-ounce dehumidifier. Y'all know what this is, right? It's for your homes, dual-core dehumidifier for your bedroom, maybe an RV, a small room, something about 500 square feet or so. It's nice and quiet. It has an auto timer shut-off, and it is relatively small-ish, so it's meant for smaller spaces. But what's really cool about it is it's got, a bunch of digital inputs, and it also has some nice lights in it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to plug it in. Hold on. We're going right to it. There you go. You can see the LED lights flickered a little bit here. Could turn the power on. And then what's really cool is it thinks that it's full because there's a sensor in this bucket that can come out that is not into position, reflecting at a certain range. So basically, it's a fail-safe. It fell over, something's happened, and the light right here is flashing saying that it is full, and it's not full. All right, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to tilt it up. And I don't know if you heard that, but it just started. And currently, it is on infinity mode. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch this back so that you guys can see it from my main front camera. Let me show it to you here. You can see this, right? So we have a lot of functions in here. Oh wow, and I can feel the air blowing off the top of this. So obviously you have your power button up top here. So you have the modes obviously over here that's identifying your modes. You have the light that you can set. And you can turn it on and it will cycle. It'll cycle through the lights. You can see the LEDs down here cycling through their colors. And then of course up here, your modes. And this is all touch capacitance. That's infinity. Let's see if I can take a look a little bit better. Yeah, night mode, automatic mode. So that is night mode. You could hear a significant sound change in this, so it drops off the sound so that you can keep this somewhere near you to remove that humidity, and you'll feel a whole lot better about that. So let's go ahead and keep continuing on. You'll have over here on the opposite side, you have your hours, 12 hours, and then of course 24 hours, meaning that it will run constantly. And then you can set the mode over here to auto and then infinity. And this is full speed, full power, and then you got your lights. And so you can turn on the light and then you press the button again and it'll hold the light that it's cycling through, and then the light is off. So what's really nice about this is you see here, it's got a pretty handy dandy little carrying handle. It has this bucket that comes out. Now watch, this thing's going to turn off as soon as I pull the bucket out. It just identified that it says it's full. It just means that the sensor sees that it thinks that it's full or that there's something amiss. And there it goes again. Lastly, back here where the air is sucked through is a nice little, it's just a mesh filter. You can put in probably a little piece of mesh in here if you really wanted to, but for the most part, this is just so that you can take this off and clean it, because debris will eventually get stuck on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it right here. And then hopefully in a handful of hours, actually I'm going to leave it for the next morning. I'm only going to let it run. Let me see here. I'm only going to let it run for 8 hours. And then the next morning, we'll see how much moisture showed up in here. All right, now, so it's the next morning. And check it out. There is water. Now, it did shut down a few hours after I left, but it ran for a total of 8 hours. And it did pull some humidity out and moisture, and it's in this container. Great job.